Welcome to live coverage of the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship game. And tonight we have two undefeated teams. The Valley View Cougars, with an overall mark of 8 wins and no losses, will take on the Carbondale Area Chargers, overall a record of 7 wins and no losses. All brought to you tonight by NBT Bank and Adams Cable Service. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Claire Seymour of Adams Cable, along with Chris Nanfeld handling our live telecast. I'm Steve Young. Great to have you with us for the Chargers and the Cougars. Valley View Cougars, the defending Pete Turonis basketball champions of 2022. They'll put their title on the line here tonight against Carbondale Area. And for the Valley View Cougars, well, they have wins over Dunmore, Holy Cross, Forest City, Wyoming area, Old Forge, Valley West, Pittston area, and Mid-Valley. And for the Carbondale Area Chargers, their victories came over Elk Lake, Forest City, Honesdale, Forest City once again, Susquehanna, Lake Lehman, and Lakeland. So the stage is set here tonight, Glenn, in Carbondale, in what shapes up to be a great matchup between the Cougars and the Chargers.
It certainly does, Steve. Cougars are playing good basketball. They played some tough teams and beat them all. So Carbondale is still undefeated, but Carbondale has one thing that they have to watch. They do not have a ton of players coming off the bench, so they have to stay out of foul trouble. If they can stay out of foul trouble, make some shots, they could be okay. But if they get any of their scorers in foul trouble, it could be trouble for them.
Now, last year in the title game, Valley View defeated Carbondale 66-34. The Cougars raced out to a 31-11 first half lead and never looked back. Carbondale cannot let that happen tonight.
Absolutely not, Steve. They cannot do that. And you're going to see pressure again. Just like Valley View gave Mid-Valley pressure yesterday, you're going to see a lot of pressure. And Carbondale's going to have to protect that basketball, or if not, the ball's going to be going the other way down the court. And that's where Valley View plays good in the open court, and they have some good shooters. They're playing very solid basketball.
Now, 4 of Valley View's wins came against Lackawanna Division III teams, and 2 of their victories came against Wyoming Valley Conference competition. For Carbondale Area, 4 of their victories have come against Lackawanna League Division IV opponents, 1 Division II, that was Honesdale, and 1 but a Wyoming Valley Conference opponent. So it's going to be a great matchup tonight here in Carbondale between the Chargers and the Valley View Cougars. It is for the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship. We will step aside and go to a break, and when we come back, more pregame highlights in just a moment.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with Echo Stream, the full-featured video service powered by Adams Broadband. Just install the Echo Stream app on your compatible streaming devices. Then watch with features like Look Back and Restart, plus Cloud DVR to record all of your favorite programs. Powered by fast, reliable Adams Broadband and smart Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit adamscable.com to sign up.
Welcome back to Carbondale in the Pete Turonis Gym in the Muskowski-Egnatovich Court for championship basketball. In the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic, the Valley View Cougars and the Carbondale Area Chargers. Glenn, when you look at Valley View, you know what you're going to be up against. You're going to face a lot of pressure defensively, and they have a lot of balance in their lineup from a scoring standpoint.
They do, Steve. let's kind of look at it. The last game, Homatoski coming off the bench had 12. Samola had 11. Kyle Roop had 14. Kaharski had 8. So they're well balanced. For Carbondale, it was Tyler Donato with 18, Preston Casey with 20, and Daryl Bennett had 9. But Malachi DeBerry had 4 key foul shots in the last minute of the game to ice the game for Carbondale. So they have to stay in the game. They can't commit silly fouls, and if they do, they could be in trouble if they have to sit. They had to sit their big guy a little bit last game for some foolish fouls, reaching in. Now, you can't do that. He's tall enough to be adjusted up here. Let him shoot over your outstretched hand. Because playing defense, you just don't stop a guy. You play defense, and now you got to get your hands in areas where he can't make a pass. If you stop him and let him throw the ball, the stop is no good.
Well, some things to watch here tonight. It's going to be the matchup between number 40 for Carbondale, Tyler Donato, the 6'3" senior forward, and for Valley View, Kyle Roop, the 6'3" senior. Roop is averaging 18 points a ball game. Donato, 19.6, and that is going to be a battle under the boards. Also, look for the guard play. Valley View has some very good guards, and they have some very good three-point shooters. J.T. Homantowski, the 6' senior guard, he could really bring it from downtown, and we saw that. That was evident in the semifinal game.
Yeah, the first quarter, didn't he have 4? He did 4 threes, yeah.
He could light it up from beyond the arc. So you're going to take a look at Vino, Smola, Kaharski, Homantowski, Mimo. Valley View might just be a little bit deeper on the bench if that comes into play, and that could be a key factor coming down the stretch.
That will be a key factor. And again, with the bench that they have, you're going to have to protect that basketball because they'll run guys in and out at you right up there. They'll be fresh, and you'll be worn. If you're worn down, you get a little sloppy when that happens.
So the stage is set here in Carbondale. Great matchup between the Valley View Cougars, Carbondale area Chargers, 2 undefeated teams battling for the championship here tonight. At the Pete Turonis Gym in the consolation game. If you're just tuning in, it was Mid-Valley defeating Lakeland by the score of 52-39. We're going to step aside once again and go to a break, and when we return, more pregame highlights and your starting lineups here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Welcome back to the Pete Turonis Gym in Carbondale. Just about a minute away from the introductions in this 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship game. Looking at some numbers for both ball clubs. Carbondale area offensively averages 59 points a ball game, as does the Valley View Cougars. Defensively, Carbondale area allows 42 points a game. Valley View a point better at 41. So here we go. As you take a look at the numbers from a free throw standpoint, Carbondale shooting at 69% from the charity stripe, and the Valley View Cougars 75%. But defense is the name of the game for Valley View. That kind of gets their offense going.
Yeah, and everything is predicated off their pressure.
And that will really generate their offense here tonight. So looking forward to it. A battle of undefeated teams here in Carbondale. Great to have you with us here on Adams Cable High School Basketball. And we are just about set for the introductions, and we will now turn things over to Carm Perry, public address announcer here at Carbondale area, for a look at your starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Glenn Muskowski and Marianne Agnatovich Court at Carbondale area's Peter Turonis Memorial Gymnasium for the championship game of the Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic. Carbondale area would like to remind you that this is a smoke-free campus. Please, no smoking on campus. We would also like to remind you that profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from Carbondale area. Please do not bring into the gymnasium any type of noisemakers. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted. And please do not bring outside food or drinks into the gymnasium. Garbage can be disposed of in the garbage cans at the bottom of the bleachers. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at tonight's event. And now, for tonight's starters, first for the visiting Valley View Cougars. A junior, number 2, Noah Bino. A junior, number 3, Aiden Smola. A junior, number 12, Nick Kaharski. A senior, number 14, Dom Miro. And a senior, number 23, Kyle Roop. Valley View is coached by Mike Purpose and assisted by Frank Leone. And now, your Carbondale area Chargers. A senior, number 1, Malachi DeBerry. A senior, number 2, Daryl Bennett. A senior, number 5, Preston Casey. A senior, number 40, Tyler Donato. And a senior, number 42, Shane Herbert. Carbondale area is coached by Tom Morrow and assisted by Sean Mangan, Michael Murphy, and Raymond Offner. Tonight's officials are Chris Bonifay, Kevin Walsh, and Spencer Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that at this time you please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Here we go with basketball. Crowd is ready to rock and roll. Cougars are ready, Chargers are ready, and we are set for the championship. Well, the Valley View Cougars, they have claimed 20 Turonis championships. Carbondale area has 16 titles. And coming to center court for the opening tip, Tyler Donato, along with Kyle Roop for the Valley View Cougars. And we are ready to rock in the Pioneer City. Great to have you with us here on Adams Cable High School Basketball. And this tip is controlled by Carbondale area. And it will be Bennett to run the offense along with Donato. DeBerry. They go inside to Donato, off-balance shot. Didn't get a good angle at the basket. Rebounded by Smola. Here come the Cougars. Vino wants to drive. They'll go baseline, back outside. Smola open. Didn't get the roll, and DeBerry clears the boards for the Chargers. It's Preston Casey, defended there by Koharski. Darrell Bennett will survey the defense of Valley View. Casey cut off by the defense of Valley View. Beautiful pass into Donato, but he's covered like a blanket by Mimo, and he'll dish it out to Herbert, and he will launch the shot. It's off the mark. Roop has the rebound. He's going to push it. Roop wants to go coast to coast. He'll give it up, and Koharski will bring it out beyond the arc as he gives it to Vino. Vino had it rejected inside by Donato. Here's Darrell Bennett as he pivots, and he'll work it outside to Preston Casey down the lane with the layup, and Carbondale has a 2-0 lead.
He is smooth when he goes down the lane, Steve. He doesn't, there's not any extra movement, just nice, smooth, take the shot. That finger roll there was really, really a good looker.
And Koharski beyond the arc, defended there by DeBerry. Roop wants to drive against Donato, up with the shot, short. And a whistle over the back.
That was out of frustration for Roop, I think.
Carbondale had a lot of momentum at the end of the Lakeland game when Donato slammed the door on the Chiefs with the dunk. And it seems like it carried over here as DeBerry has to get it across midcourt, and they float it to Casey. And with the Chargers up 2-0, Casey will attack the glass. It's rejected by Mimo. Putback doesn't fall. And a whistle and a personal foul called on Valley View. Cougars are coached by Mike Purpose in his 10th season. Tom Morrow in his 4th for Carbondale area. And Tyler Donato on the stripe for the Chargers, shooting at 71% this year, converting on 29 of 41 attempts. He is averaging 19.6 points a game, and he converts to give the Chargers a 3-0 advantage. Donato with the second free throw, and it rims out. Rebounded there by Mimo. And in transition, group 4, Valley View. And the Cougars, there's a silly foul by Darrell Bennett.
Yes, foolish. 40 feet out,
Wow.
30 feet, 35 feet out. No reason. But he's been doing that quite often.
On the inbound, the ball was tipped. And with Carbondale up 3-0 and under 6 to play here in the first quarter, there is a timeout called by Valley View as the Chargers are up 3-0.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Back in Carbondale with 5:59 to play, first quarter, and Carbondale up 3-0. Valley View to trigger the ball in play, and Noah Vino will take control for the Cougars. Vino dishes off, and Koharski with a nice move, cut off by the defense of Carbondale. He tried to force it up in a lot of traffic under the glass. So Donato called for his first personal foul, and that will send Nick Koharski, the 5'10 junior guard, averaging 8 points a ball game, to the free throw line for Valley View, where he is shooting at 87% this year and drops it in. Koharski has converted on 21 of 24 attempts thus far. Valley View as a team shooting at 75%. Didn't get the second shot. Donato clears the boards for the Chargers. Preston Casey Daryl Bennett now surveys the defense of Valley View. Bennett nowhere to go, needs help. DeBarry has it out beyond the arc. Herbert. And he has it, and wow,
that's
pushed right there. Second personal on Kyle Root.
That's big.
Well, he is going to have to exit the ball game with 2 personal fouls early here. And we'll see if Valley View can weather the storm with Roop on the bench as Donato takes the inbound pass, and he's traveling.
Well, lackadaisical pass.
(3-1) Carbondale area as we near 5 to play, first quarter. And on a cut to the basket, pass was knocked away. It was intended for Smola. And that will force Valley View to inbound the basketball along the baseline. Kaharski inbounds. McLean trying to post up against Donato and traveling.
Wow, he's lucky. He is lucky, Donato. That could have been a second foul.
And Donato takes the inbound pass, gets it back to Bennett, and long down court pass now to Casey. And Bennett puts up a 15-footer off the back iron, too strong. Donato with the follow-up, no, didn't get it. Valley View has the rebound, and here come the Cougars in transition. Vino near side, Smola, runner, yes. We're tied at 3, the Chargers and the Cougars. Now Carbondale has to break the press. DeBarry will get it across midcourt. Double teamed, and there's the pressure. It pays off, and Bennett will be called for the personal.
Sloppy. They cannot afford to get in foul trouble.
Nick Kaharski inbounds for Valley View as we're tied at 3. With 4.5 to play, first quarter here in Carbondale. Glad you could join us tonight here on Adams Cable. And McLean. Vino takes control. Smola gives it up. Kaharski dishes off underneath, inside. Smola for 2. Pinpoint passing results in a field goal, and the Cougars have a 5-3 lead. Donato saves the basketball as they get it across midcourt.
All they need to do is get it to the middle and get it over the half-court line and set up their offense.
Casey defended there by Vino. And Nick Kaharski almost intercepted the pass. It was intended for Bennett. Now the Cougars have a cheering section, Glenn, to our right, and they're very vocal. And the Carbondale Chargers have their cheering section on the other side.
I also see their principal right next to them.
Yes.
Harry Pagula, another great one from the past.
Oh, was he a great ball player. And Bennett with an open look. Can't convert from three-point land. And Vino had the basketball and was fouled.
Fouls on Carbondale area number 1.
Now Larry Pagula. Larry Pagula was a great shooter, could handle the basketball. Yeah. They were very good at clock management late in the game.
Very, very nice player.
And Daryl Bennett intercepts the pass, a little bit out of control. Ball was tipped away, and Carbondale area will inbound the basketball.
Sloppy so far, Steve.
Absolutely.
Too many foolish fouls.
Well, DeBarry now will run the offense for the Chargers, along with Bennett. Casey, Donato posting up, double teamed, almost had his pocket picked and lost the basketball. And was it off the Valley View Cougars?
Yeah,
yes, McLean, beyond McLean battling for it, hit the deck.
When he hit the deck, his shoulder went out of bounds.
So that will result in Carbondale to put the ball in play.
See,
as they trail 5-3.
I don't think Carbondale has seen defense like this before, because they are being very lackadaisical with the ball, and Valley View's coming right after them.
Herbert and Casey. Now DeBarry will have the basketball, and wow, DeBarry lost it. Oh, pushing foul. Let's check this.
Foul is on Carbondale, number 1, Malachi DeBarry. It's his first, team's 5th.
That's what you get for trying to put the ball behind your back in a crowd. Too much television. That's their 5th foul of this quarter already.
Yes, it is. And going to the free throw line is Noah Vino for the Valley View Cougars. 5'9" junior guard, averages just over 7 points a ball game, and from the stripe this year, shooting at 86%, converting on 18 of 21 attempts. And he connects to give Valley View a 3-point advantage. DeBarry checks out. Jake Rossler comes into the game for Carbondale. And second shot is off the mark, and jump ball. Valley View will keep it. Now the Cougars with JT Homentowski to trigger the volume play along the baseline.
Come out looking for the 3 here. A good defense by Herbert.
And Kaharski will look to drive. He gives it up, and the ball's tipped. Lost it in transition. Bennett had it stripped away. Bennett gets it back. They'll give it to Casey from downtown. He can't convert from 3-point land. Ball is loose, and Vino will slow it down, along with Smola. Now Vino and Kaharski to take control. Kaharski defended there by Rossler. Now they're going to spread things out and try to break somebody free going to the basket. Smola with the right-hand dribble. Kaharski looking for a screen, and Kaharski cut off by Donato, who's all the way out near the point. And dishing off underneath, and the shot rejected by Tyler Donato as McLean went off with it.
That was nice. That was clean. Nowhere, body was nowhere near him.
6-3. Valley View leads with 1:50 on the clock here in the first. Bennett looks to drive, and the ball stripped away. Players battle for it.
That's a walk.
No traveling call there. Wow, ball goes out of bounds, and
you roll over.
hit the
You're
deck.
on your stomach and roll over. I don't know how your feet could stay in one spot. that had to be a walk.
And there's a break in the action with 1:37 to play. Carbondale timeout as the Cougars are up 6-3.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
NBT Bank. Don't just get a great team, get one of the best. Top rated by Forbes. 1:37 left here in this first quarter, and Valley View leads by 3. And the Chargers have the basketball. And Bennett and Casey, along now with Rossler to run the offense. And Herbert around the perimeter. Bennett, nowhere to go. Down inside, they go to Herbert. And for the Chargers now, having trouble penetrating this Valley View defense as the ball was tipped by the Cougars.
Carbondale's got to look inside. I mean, you got to get the ball inside to Donato. He's your man.
Bennett will inbound the basketball. Long pass will go to Casey. Bennett looks to drive, spins, off balance, way off the mark.
And a terrible off balance shot.
Homentowski, Kaharski, cross court, Smola. And they'll bring it back outside with under a minute remaining here in the first quarter as Vino will fire the pass, and it's Kaharski driving. Vino couldn't shoot from the outside, thought about it. And Valley View could be selective right here with the 3-point lead. But a very low-scoring first quarter of basketball. Keep in mind now, Kyle Roop is on the bench with 2 personal fouls. As Kaharski with 23 seconds to play. And Toski.
Let him stay out there. Well, don't go out there after them. Let him stay out there. Valley View's going to start moving the ball with about 10.
And right now we have 10 on the clock, and they'll get it moving. Vino with 5 on the clock. Vino looking to drive. Homentoski fires it up at the buzzer. It's off the glass, and the bank is open. Wow. What a shot at the buzzer. And the Valley View Cougars lead 9-3 at the end of 1 here in the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship.
Wow.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with Echo Stream, the full-featured video service powered by Adams Broadband. Just install the Echo Stream app on your compatible streaming devices. Then watch with features like Look Back and Restart, plus Cloud DVR to record all of your favorite programs. Powered by fast, reliable Adams Broadband and smart Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit adamscable.com to sign up.
Boy, what a way to end the first quarter of play, Glenn, here in the championship game of the Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic.
I wonder if he called that shot, that bank. Hey, you just throw it up. You never know, Steve. Carbondale has got to settle down here and play some solid offense.
Bennett, defended by Smola, looks to drive and throws it right into the hands of Jagger Rowe, who is in the ball game wearing number 22. Rowe will set it up for the Valley View Cougars, up 9-3, as he will just flip it to Smola, defended there by Bennett. And now Valley View will look to push it back outside, as Nick Kaharski will dish off. Dominic Nemo, who's in the ball game. And on the drive to the basket, the bucket is good by Aiden Smola. And the Cougars are out to an 11-3 advantage.
Carbondale's not getting good shots. They're forcing all the action.
Well, Glenn, we talked about the schedule that Valley View played. They have already beaten 4 Lackawanna League Division III teams this year. And from the outside, Casey with a jumper that doesn't fall. Valley View has it coming the other way. Rowe on a drive. Basket is good, and the foul.
Foul was on Carbondale number 12, Jake Rossler. It's his first. Team's first of the quarter. Checking back into the Chargers, number 1, Malachi DeBerry.
So Rossler called for the personal. Adds his first. And Jagger Rowe on the free throw line. And Rowe converts. It's 14-3. Now Carbondale, they need to get in some kind of an offensive rhythm, as the defense of Valley View has really knocked off their timing, and they're not getting really good shots at the basket. They've got to get something going right here, as Casey gives it to Herbert. Donato along that far side, and DeBarry sets, fires too short. Ball is rebounded by Homentoski. Outlet pass to Smola. Here come the Cougars on the run. Smola puts up a runner too short. Smola gets his own rebound. Homentoski will bring it out beyond the arc. And now Kaharski drives, gives it up. Nemo inside. Kaharski spins off the glass. Too strong, tipped around. Nemo with the rebound. They'll reset it once again. And Smola down the lane through traffic, had it stripped away. Rowe went to save it, stepped out of bounds. Jagger Rowe is a 5'10 sophomore for Valley View. Now the Chargers have to inbound the basketball and bring it the length of the court, down 14-3.
They haven't looked inside to their big guy yet. And
now is when you really want to do it with Roop on the bench.
Yeah, they haven't done anything.
Rossler.
Give it to him.
Gives it up. And Herbert taking control. Carbondale trying to break a scoring drought here. Valley View has the basketball and coming the other way in transition. Fast break is on. Underneath, they'll kick it out to Kaharski. And around the perimeter they go. Nick Kaharski directs some traffic. And with under 5 to play and Valley View up 14-3, they're going to spread things out and now they'll get their offense moving. Kaharski defended patient. There by Herbert.
Very patient. Compared to Carbondale, they're very, very patient.
Kaharski down the lane, dishing off. Vino for 2. Patience paid off, and there is a timeout called by Tom Morrow and the Chargers. As with 4:28 to play first half, Cougars lead it 16-3 as we go to a break.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
NBT Bank, top rated by Forbes, rated highly by the people that matter most, our customers. Welcome back to more action in this 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship with Valley View out to a 16-3 lead. And Glenn, you brought up a good point talking during the break that Carbondale scored the first 3 points of the game, and Valley View has outscored them now.
16-0. And they really haven't had a good shot at the basket.
And Valley View has outscored Carbondale 16-0 with their leading scorer, Kyle Roop, on the bench.
Yep.
Now, if you're head coach Mike Kirpus, how long do you wait until you put Kyle Roop back into the game?
If you're up this much, you don't have to. I don't have to put him back in this half. Well, depending on what happens.
Right. They get the ball to Donato, and he's denied the shot. And DeBerry couldn't pull the trigger from downtown. Donato outside. And Rossler along with DeBerry. Inside they get it to Casey.
See, they don't look for Donato coming across the middle.
Donato will launch a shot from the outside and it rims out. DeBerry battling for the rebound. And a whistle under the basket. Foul will be
number 13, JT Hamataski. It's his first, team's first of the quarter.
Foul on JT of Valley View. That's his first. And the inbound pass goes to Carbondale and Rossler. And now Preston Casey will be defended there by Smola. And the Chargers really having trouble against this Valley View defense.
They're not looking inside.
DeBerry wants to drive down the lane, gives it up. Rossler open, can't convert. It's off the fingertips of Donato. Players battled for it. We might have a jump ball. Valley View will have the possession.
Oh, thank you.
Checking back in for the Chargers, number 2, Daryl Bennett. For the Cougars, number 12, Nick Kaharski.
And with 3:26 remaining in this first half, and the Cougars out to a 16-3 advantage. Valley View will put the ball in play, and Mike Kerpus doing a little maintenance work there for Valley View. He has the towel out, cleaning off the basketball for the official.
I wonder if he does cars.
If he does windows, he's got the job, because mine and my car really need cleaning. Nick Kaharski to inbound. Vino will take control. Kaharski, along with Rowe, break the press. Smola for Valley View surveys the defense. Nearing the 3-minute mark remaining here in the first half as Jagger Rowe gives it up. Kaharski drives and forces it up, and a foul under the hoop.
And that's 3 on him.
Fouls on Carbondale area number 1, Malachi DeBerry. This is third. Team second of the quarter.
So now for Carbondale, you've got DeBerry with 3 personal fouls. And you see if he comes out of the ball game.
Oh, yeah.
And as we look down the bench, we still see Kyle Rook sitting with 2 personal fouls as Kaharski rattles in the free throw.
Checking in for Valley View, number 5, Tyler Skoblet. For the Chargers, number 4, Kyle Jones.
Kyle Jones will replace Malachi DeBerry in the Charger lineup. Valley View up 17-3, looking for more. As Kaharski misses the second shot, and the ball is taken away from Tyler Donato as Smola took it away. Valley View right now out hustling Carbondale.
Out everything,
And they'll give it to Smola, who will back out beyond the 3-point line. And Casey went for the steal. We should have a mismatch somewhere, and underneath the basket, Kaharski gets it back out. Valley View thought about the 3-pointer. And now they are going to bring it back out around the perimeter. Very patient as Kaharski drives, gives it up. Vino open, and it's rejected there by Bennett. Bennett wants to go to the glass. And a ball taken away. No, a jump ball. Carbondale will have it.
Too much fancy, nonchalant stuff for Carbondale. They gotta settle down and start playing some fundamental basketball, or this game is going to be gone long before it should be.
Darrell Bennett on the inbound. Casey launches it. It ricochets off the rim. He gets his own rebound, dishes off. Jones is open and can't convert on the short jumper. Jones gets the rebound. And Carbondale will have another shot at the basket. Jones open from beyond the arc. Carbondale now with 1:52 left. They haven't scored since the first quarter, and this jump shot is off the mark, and the ball is rebounded by Tyler Skoblik of Valley View. The Cougars with 1:41 remaining in this first half, up 17-3. Right here, Glenn, you've got the big lead. You don't have to take any kind of crazy shot. You could just run your offense, and if you break somebody open like Jagger Rowe, you could take the shot. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's a reach.
Fouls on Carbondale area number 40, Tyler Donato. It's his second, team's third.
So Donato whistled for his second personal foul.
Reaching. Everybody's reaching.
And Nick Kaharski will put the ball in play. Vino takes control. And Smola will survey the Charger defense. Valley View looking inside, and they'll bring it back out.
See, Valley View's playing smart basketball.
Skoblik to Vino. Kaharski defended there by Rossler. Inside they go. And they're going to break somebody down the lane. And Jagger Rowe was wide open for 2. And it's 19-3.
Jagger Rowe on the basket.
Carbondale area now with Bennett along with Rossler trying to get something going. And a ball tipped away by Aiden Smola with 37.8 seconds remaining. The Chargers right here need a bucket, Glenn.
Yep.
They've been outscored in this second quarter. Held scoreless as Preston Casey will be defended by Nick Kaharski with 33 seconds to play in the half. Carbondale area lost the basketball. Rowe gets it to Kaharski. Fast break is on. The scoop, yes. And Valley View leads 21-3, the final 15 seconds of the first half here in Carbondale. Preston Casey.
Well, you better go, boys.
8 seconds, they've got to get moving. Casey. Oh, there's a blocking foul. Skoblik was. That will force Carbondale area to inbound the ball with 3 seconds remaining. Inbound pass goes to Herbert. They get it out to Casey. He has to let it fly. It's partially blocked, and that will bring an end to the first half of play in the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship, with the Valley View Cougars leading Carbondale area 21-3 as we step aside and go to a break.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Welcome back to the Pete Turonis Gym and the Muskowski-Egnatovich Court. We are at halftime in today's 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship, with Valley View leading Carbondale area 21-3. Glenn, you talked about it during a break. Carbondale area got out. They scored the first 3 points of the game, and they have not scored since.
They just went cold. They're just playing nonchalant basketball. They're playing hard on defense, but Valley View's the superior team. You can see that. But they can't get a shot. They're not looking to their scorers. I don't. How many times has Donato touched the ball on this side of the court, coming across from one side to the other with his hand up looking for the ball? They haven't thrown him the ball once. And when he gets the ball, he's not balanced. He has not good footwork. He's coming across. He's 6'4", as you say, 6'3", 6'4".
6'3", 6'4".
His feet should be spread apart wide when he comes across, and his hand should be up and his shoulders should be up, and there's nobody that should be going over the top of him, taking the ball off of him. But you can't just run across the floor and expect to get the ball if you're not looking for it.
Now for Valley View, Kyle Roop picked up 2 quick personal fouls. Mike Kerpus was forced to bring him to the bench, and Valley View weathered the storm. They outscored Carbondale 12-0 in that second quarter with their leading scorer on the bench. Now, if you're head coach Mike Kerpus, do you bring Kyle in for the start of the third quarter?
Oh, yeah.
Now you do?
Absolutely. With the score the way it is, you could have brought him in earlier. But, everything was going well for them, so there was no reason to get his third foul.
Well, in case if you're just tuning in, Mid-Valley took third place here in the tournament over Lakeland by the score of 52-39. We had the cheerleading competition between games, and the champion will be announced at the conclusion of tonight's championship game here in Carbondale. And we are going to step aside, take another break, and we will be right back. Glenn will run down all of the stats of the first half when we return on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Back in Carbondale here at halftime in the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship. Valley View up 21-3. And we'll take a look now at the scoring for the Valley View Cougars and for the Carbondale area Chargers, who
not much to say about that Carbondale. Tyler Donato, 1 point.
They scored 3 points in this first half. 1
point for Donato. Really hasn't touched the ball on offense much at all. He's not getting the ball where he should get it. They're trying to throw it to him when after he comes across the lane to the other side. It's too late. That's when everybody collapses. Preston Casey had a nice floating underhand shot for the other 2 points. Donato has 1 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound, 2 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. That's it for them. For Valley View, Samola has 3 field goals for 6 points. Kaharski has a field goal and 2 for 3 from the foul line for 4. Homatoski on that shot to end the first quarter, unbelievable bank shot from the three-point line. All right, he must know something about the spin of the ball or something, or maybe geometry is his good.
That was incredible.
Class, his favorite class.
He had defenders around him, hanging on him off balance, and he banked it off the glass.
And Vino has a field goal and a 1 foul shot for 3, and Rowe has 2 field goals and a 1 for 1 for the foul line for 5, for a score of 21. Now 21 is not an awful lot of points, but it's certainly enough in this game right now. Carbondale better get their act together, because this is what they're going to see from now until the end of the Lackawanna League play, and it begins when, like next week, I would assume, right?
January 2nd.
Yeah.
Right after New Year's Day, the league gets underway. So, Valley View, we talked about this in the pregame, that 4 of their wins were against Lackawanna League Division III teams. And when you beat Dunmore 60-40, Holy Cross 66-58, and Old Forge 61-38, that says something about your basketball team, because Holy Cross, Dunmore, Old Forge, they're really going to play some in-your-face defense, and they're going to bring the offense along the way. So credit to Valley View, they're the real deal.
Yeah, they are. They have players coming in and off the bench that are capable of playing just as well as the starting team. So
Well, for Mike Kerpus, how about the job Jagger Rowe, a 5'10 sophomore guard, he has 5 points here in the first half, Glenn. Coming into this game, he had a total of 2 points. So what a job he has done coming off the bench for the Cougars.
Mike Kerpus is doing a great job at Valley View. You don't win 20 of these tournaments. Well, I don't know how many
Valley View
Mike won, but he must have won 5.
Well, overall, Valley View has won 20. They're going for their 21st. But Mike Kerpus, a very good coach, and he's got Valley View rolling here in this first half as they are up 21-3. As you can see, both teams are on the court, ready for the second half. I know Valley View was out of the locker room very quickly. They're ready to go. Carbondale, a little bit of an extended halftime break. So we'll see if the Chargers can get into some kind of an offensive rhythm in the second half.
If you're coach for Valley View, Mike had to say is continue to play the way you're playing. Continue to hustle, continue to solid defense, and be patient on your offense. I know Tommy Morrow's got to say, you got to get the ball to the big guy. They got to play like a little 2-on-2 maybe with Preston Casey and Donato. to try to get some points on the board because actually they really haven't taken an awful lot of shots.
No. Well, they've been denied outside shots by the Valley View Cougars, and they didn't get the ball into Donato.
Yeah.
So we are going to take another break. We'll be right back with third quarter action in a moment.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with Echo Stream, the full-featured video service powered by Adams Broadband. Just install the Echo Stream app on your compatible streaming devices. Then watch with features like Look Back and Restart, plus Cloud DVR to record all of your favorite programs. Powered by fast, reliable Adams Broadband and smart Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit adamscable.com to sign up.
Gift card at 462-189 for the 50-50.
Ready for third quarter action here in Carbondale at the Pete Turonis Gym in the Muskowski Agnatovich Court. Valley View with the lead 21-3, and they will put the ball in play to start the second half.
Valley View sets it inbound to begin the second half.
Nick Kaharski inbounds to Smola. He's defended there by Bennett. And Smola has to get the ball across midcourt, and they throw it away. The defense pays dividends for the Chargers to open up the second half.
Just a little, you guys just panicked a little bit.
Well,
let's see what Carbondale's going to do now.
Smola actually needed help. He needed one of his guards to come down and help him out there at midcourt. And there's a ball rejected inside by Valley View. And they will end up with the basketball as they were trying to get the ball to Donato. And with the Cougars, with the basketball, they get it inside to Roop, and Roop misses the jumper from in the lane. Kaharski tries to finish, off balance, no good. Battle for the ball, Roop has it. He'll kick it outside, and Valley View will reset the offense. Carbondale scored 3 points in the first quarter, and they were shut out in the second quarter. And on a drive to the basket, it was Smola attacking the glass, and foul on Carbondale.
Wow. I got another reach. Another reach. Hands up.
Tyler Donato with his third personal foul, held to 1 point in this ball game. And the free throw is good by Aiden Smola. Now, right now, who is going to come in for Tyler Donato? As the second shot is good by Smola, it is 23-3. Carbondale has to try to find some kind of offensive rhythm as they have been shut down by this Valley View defense. Donato got it in the lane. They got him the ball, and he went up with the shot and scores, and it's 23-5. Valley View Cougars now, they get the ball to Roop, kick it back out, and Cougars almost lost it. Now Roop will work it to Vino. Underneath they go for an easy bucket to Dominic Nemo for two. And it's 25-5, Valley View, your leader. Darrell Bennett drives off balance and drops it in. So Carbondale being a little bit more aggressive. They're attacking the basket now, Glenn, here in the third quarter. Something they really
got to
didn't
get
do.
back.
As Roop will go up with the shot, and there's the fourth foul. Wow.
Again, hand down here.
Well, he has to come out of the game now, Glenn.
The party's over.
Yes. Kyle Roop on the free throw line, drops it in. Roop on the season shooting at 80% as Donato will exit. Kyle Jones checks in. Jake Rossler checks in for Carbondale. Herbert checks out for the Chargers. And Kyle Roop short on the second free throw, and Rossler has the rebound. Outlet pass to Preston Casey. Now DeBarry, who is in foul trouble in the ball game, with Darrell Bennett driving, fires up the shot and draws the foul. With 5:55 to play here in the third.
Fouls on Valley View number 3, Aiden Smola. It's his second, team's first in the quarter.
Smola with the personal foul. Darrell Bennett on the line, a 67% free throw shooter, and didn't get the roll.
Checking in for the Cougars, number 0, Beyond McClain.
Darrell Bennett, 5'10" senior point guard for the Chargers, averaging just about 10 a ball game. They've been shut down here tonight, trailing 26-7. And the southpaw misfires on number 2. Battle for the ball, and Smola was battling for it. Nick Kaharski comes up with it. Vino out of the pack with the basketball across midcourt. Vino down the lane, lost it into the hands of Kyle Jones. Over to Bennett. Bennett, the layup, got it.
Darrell Bennett.
Well, Carbondale forced the turnover. It turned into points. Now Valley View will get the ball across midcourt. Right to the basket. They miss as Beyond McClain took it to the rack. And McClain will check out. Kyle Roop checks back in for Valley View. Now if you're the Cougars, Glenn, with Donato out of the ball game, if you can get Roop under the basket and pound the ball into him, you could really score some points.
Yeah, that's...
But Roop is out beyond the arc right here.
Well, that's just the way the offense goes. You get out, get the ball, then get back in.
And they get the ball inside and off the turnaround shot. It's good by Dominic Mimo. Pinpoint passing results in a field goal for Valley View, and they're in cruise control now, leading 28-9. Smola, aggressive defensively, knocks it into the Charger bench.
Look before you pass. Look before you pass.
And Preston Casey inbounding to DeBarry. And DeBarry surveys the defense of Valley View. Casey pushed outside. DeBarry looking to drive and banks it off the glass. Gets his own rebound. No. Roop battling for the ball and a foul.
Fouls on Carbondale number 1 now. It's 4.
Wow, 4 on him.
Checking back in for Valley View number 13, JT Holatoski.
Two very important keys to your offense, Malachi DeBarry and Tyler Donato, each with 4 personal fouls. As Roop has 2, he'll go to the glass. It rims out. Put back is good by Dominic Nemo. Right now, Valley View hitting on all cylinders.
They are,
up 30
right now destroying Carbondale area.
Casey, 15-footer, here it comes, too short. Rebound goes to Valley View. Homentoski has it. He needs help at the guard, and they almost throw it away. Vino gets it. They have to get it up across midcourt. Kaharski gets it there to Roop. Roop on a drive inside, came up short. Battle for the ball. Carbondale has it in transition. It is Bennett up with the shot. No. And Roop with the rebound, and another personal foul called on the Chargers.
Number 4, Kyle Jones, his first, team's 4th.
And as we near 4 minutes left in this third quarter here in Carbondale, and the Cougars up 30-9. NBT Bank. Don't just get a great team, get one of the best. Top rated by Forbes. Valley View Cougars will put the ball in play. And they get the ball into Vino. And here comes Kaharski to run the offense. Cougars looking to win back-to-back Turonis titles, and this outside jumper is good by Homantoski.
He can shoot.
Yes, he can. He is a three-point threat, and he was left open, and it's 33-9. Darrell Bennett double-teamed. Chargers now with DeBarry playing with 4 personal fouls. DeBarry drives, fires it up. No. Battle for the ball, knocked away. Touch last by Homantoski. Darrell Bennett, 5'10 sophomore, to inbound for the Chargers. Long pass to Casey, and he's defended there by Kaharski. DeBarry's spin move, traveling.
Oh, this is not nice.
Well,
Just
Carbondale
individual.
Carbondale has to make the most of every opportunity now, Glenn. I mean, you scored 9 points thus far. I mean, you have a chance to score. You've got to make it good. And coming across midcourt with the basketball for Valley View was Vino. Blocking foul called on the Chargers.
You think this is still 3:16 to go in the third quarter. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fouls already.
Noah Vino, who had 3 points in the first half, is on the stripe for Valley View and rattles it in. 86% free throw shooter on the year. Tyler Donato checks back into the Charger lineup along with Herbert.
Well, he might as well be there.
As Vino connects on the second shot.
I like Vino's shot. It's nice, follow through, fundamentally sound.
Bennett driving and a reach-in called on the Cougars. That will force the Chargers to inbound along the baseline. Casey takes the pass, and Casey backs it out beyond the arc. He'll line it up, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Homantoski, and across midcourt, Valley View Cougars now looking to set things up with Vino, and an outside jumper doesn't fall for Homantoski, and Donato collects the rebound. Tyler will spin and pass off to Casey. Herbert from downtown. Got it. Shane Herbert. And it's a triple. And it's 35-12. Valley View leading with 2:39 remaining here in third quarter action as we step aside and go to a break on Adams Cable High School basketball.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one. What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Welcome back to Carbondale. For more live coverage of the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship, as the Valley View Cougars now run their half-court offense led by Nick Kaharski. Rook now will pass inside to Vino. They get it back underneath to Kaharski for an easy pair. 37-12.
Too easy.
Spin move, they get it to Donato, swatted away by Vino.
See, there's no reason Vino at his size should be blocking.
Vino wide open from downtown and lowers the boom on the Chargers with a three. And Rossler with the personal foul. It's 40-12. And it could be a 4-point play.
Well, it could be a 5-point play because that was the foul after the shot.
So here's Noah Vino. Got it.
Vino completes the 4-point play.
41-12, and Vino will come back to the line.
Sure, he got boxed out after the shot went in, and
Right.
he got knocked down.
Correction, the foul occurred after the basket.
Carbondale has scored 12 points in this through almost 3 quarters, and Vino just scored 5 in a matter of seconds.
True.
Wow. 2:01 left in the third quarter. Now the Chargers with Darryl Bennett down the lane, lays it in with a right hand.
Darryl Bennett.
Bennett attacking the glass, scores for the Chargers. And the Valley View Cougars with Jagger Rowe trying to get it across midcourt. Kaharski comes up with it. They'll get it to Roop. Roop with the spin move up around Donato. Got it. Tyler Donato had no choice but to stand there and keep his hands up. Or
keep his hands up, that's all.
That's all you can do, and it's 44-14.
Well, they should know that by now because he reached 3 times.
Bennett to Donato for an easy bucket inside. 44-16 as Carbondale answers with just about a minute left, third quarter. McLean and Rowe now beyond the arc. Rowe gets it out to Homentoski, and he knocks it down, and it's another triple for J.T. Homentoski. And he is red hot from downtown.
Well, tell you what, he is a good shooter.
Bennett spins, fires short on the turnaround. Roop has it for the Cougars, and Donato picks it up. Bennett launches a shot from the outside, and it doesn't drop. Donato underneath, and no basket. Foul before the shot.
Fouls on Valley number 0, Beyond McLean. This is first, team's fourth.
Beyond McLean called for the personal. And Chargers get the ball into Jake Rossler in the lane. Back outside, Herbert has it. Casey drives on the run, too short on the runner. It goes out of bounds. Carbondale possession, 9 seconds left. Clock still running with 5 seconds. Carbondale gets the ball in. Casey at the buzzer, air ball, and that will do it. That will bring an end to the third quarter of play here in Carbondale in the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship with the Cougars up 47-16 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Welcome back to the Pete Turonis Gym. 8 minutes left in this championship of the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic. And the Valley View Cougars in cruise control, leading 47-16 over the Carbondale area Chargers. Cougars outscored Carbondale area 26-13 in that third quarter as Darryl Bennett drives to the hoop and is fouled on the play.
Fouls on Valley View number 10, Kevin Diller. It's his first, team's first.
Darryl Bennett for the Chargers on the free throw line. And the shot rims out. So for Valley View, they will capture their second in a row Pete Turonis championship as Bennett converts. They'll win back-to-back championships. And they did it virtually, Glenn, in the same way they did last year. They got out to a big first quarter lead and they never looked back.
Yeah, that's true. They play in solid defense. They're running their offense. Carbondale's just running around trying to steal the ball. And individual stuff, one-on-one here. That's all it is. Nobody setting any screens. Nobody running any offense. They better get ready because they're going to see this all the rest of the season.
Absolutely. They'll see it when they play Holy Cross, that's for sure. And Dunmore, and jump shot from the outside is an air ball by Rossler. And the Valley View Cougars now with Jagger Rowe running the offense. Cougars turn it over. And the Chargers now look to get the ball inside to Donato.
You see that? But you see what the pass was? The pass was down here.
You have to get it up in the air.
Well, he's got to want it. He's got to tell them where I want it. Hit my hand. If you don't, then I don't know if they're going to even throw it to you.
Herbert open on the inbound and knocks it down for three. Shane Herbert, 6-foot senior forward, knocked it down.
I'm surprised he doesn't shoot more.
And there's a steal by Preston Casey, and he lays it in with the left hand. Now keep in mind that Valley View has a lot of their second and third string players in there, as Casey will go to the glass again, and Mike Purpose might have to go back and get some starters in the ball game again. Mike Purpose going with a very young lineup. No basket, foul before the shot.
Jump ball?
Jump ball, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
Jump ball prior to the basket. Possession arrow to the Cougars. Checking in for the Chargers.
Now you've got Jagger Rowe on the floor. Noah Simuleski, 6'3" sophomore.
Well,
a lot of second string players in there for Valley View up
49-24. Carbondale also.
And for Valley View on a drive to the basket, they come up short. Kevin Dewar lines it up from the baseline and got it. 51-24. Just about 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Turnaround is off the mark by Bennett. And Valley View has the rebound. They get it out to Rowe on the fast break. Rowe lays it up off the glass and it rims out. Dewar battling for it, comes out of the pack with it, and they throw it away. And this will be an easy bucket for Bennett as he lays it in with a left hand. 51-26 as the Chargers answer with a basket.
Well, you understand now. Mike Purpose got all substitutes in there now. And Tommy.
How about that? That's an outside jump shot by Michael Muto. He is a freshman, 5'10" guard, and he knocks down a three.
Nice. See, Carbondale started pressing the second team, and then knowing what the score was, Tom did the right thing. He took the press off. They scored 3 or 4 baskets. He took the press off, took the boys out, and that's the way it should be. Because, quite frankly, there's no doubt who's going to win the game. So that's a good thing to do.
So it's good to get all of the underclassmen in the ball game with 3:40 left. Yeah. Great opportunity to be in a championship game before a big crowd.
Like a JV game now. Let them play though. Let them play in front of a big crowd like this.
Sure, it's going to be exciting for the players as Nick Sopko for Carbondale will have the basketball, and there's a ball taken away by the Valley View Cougars. Then Aiden Plotkin wearing number 11. Sopko, senior guard at 5'9", with crossover dribble. Sopko down the lane, puts on the brakes, didn't get it to fall. Rebound will go to the Valley View Cougars and Charlie Wall. Valley View now. A drive to the basket, comes up short. Plotkin had the basketball, took it to the glass. And with 2:35 left, that will send Aiden Plotkin, 5'7" sophomore guard, to the charity stripe. Well, Glenn, shot is good. We'll tally up the for Valley View, the leading scorers, at least the first couple leading scorers for Valley View. And with 2:30 left, Plotkin will have another free throw with the Cougars up 55-26. And the second free throw is too short. Xander Keel, sophomore for Carbondale, at 5'11". And this outside jump shot doesn't fall for Nate Ulmer. And with just about 2 minutes left, pass intercepted right there by Sopko. And Sopko with the dribble. Sopko will flip it out to Jordan Myers, who is in the ball game. And the Chargers down 55-26 with under 2 minutes left.
Well, Steve, really, if you look at them, it's been pretty well balanced scoring. Vino had 10, Smola had 8, and it just goes just right through there. The whole gamut. Kyle Roop got in quick foul trouble. They didn't actually need him in that first half of the game. They played very well without their big scorer, and Carbondale just didn't have it. They're learning what is coming up. They've got to start playing basketball more fundamentally sound.
And for Valley View, second string in there. They'll get it outside, and this jump shot is good by the Valley View Cougars, and that was Dante Ruby scoring for Valley View, and it's 57-26. Final minute of play here in Carbondale as Carbondale turns it over.
Valley View, credit Dante Ruby on the last basket.
So for the Carbondale area Chargers, with 42 seconds left, they will suffer their first loss of the year and end the preseason at 7 wins and 1 loss. And the Valley View Cougars will continue to roll, and they're undefeated with a record of 9 wins and no losses. A very impressive performance here tonight by the Valley View Cougars, especially, Glenn, when you lose your leading scorer quickly with 2 personal fouls.
But
they were able to weather the storm.
Yeah, they have a solid team. They play well together. They have good shooters. They play good, solid defense. And, hey, Carbondale just didn't have it today.
And the Valley View Cougars will capture the 51st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship with a very impressive win tonight over Carbondale by the score of 57-26. Congratulations to head coach Mike Kerpus and the Valley View Cougars as they win back-to-back titles, and they win their 21st Pete Turonis NBT Bank Championship. Now we are going to have the announcement and the winner of the cheerleading contest coming up. But first, we're going to step aside for a quick break and come right back in just a moment on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
What I'm looking for in a bank is one that's looking out for me, like NBT. I want a relationship and a team that supports me and my dreams, like NBT. And let's face it, life can get challenging. I need a bank that's focused on me. They've been rated tops in all the things that matter, like trust, customer service, and financial advice. So when I need a bank I can trust, it's always NBT and me.
Back in Carbondale, where the Cougars win their second consecutive Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship, 57-26 over Valley View. Well, folks, we are awaiting the announcement of the cheerleading contest. Turonis cheerleading champs, Mid-Valley has won 21 championships. Carbondale area 9, Valley View 8, Lakeland 7. St. Rose had 6 titles. They won the first 6 titles in 1972 through 1977. And we will have the awards giving out for the most valuable player in the tournament as the crowd hangs around here, Glenn, for the announcements.
Yeah, this is all. It's what it's all about. It's all about this stuff. Well, Steve, Carbondale's got to go back to the drawing board.
Absolutely.
They just had an awful game, and it was because they finally met a team that plays a very solid defense, and Valley View has good shooters too. So Mike's doing a great job there. You know, considering Mid Valley did not have one of their starters, who knows? Maybe they could have been in this game too. But the fact of the matter is that they're 2 good teams, and Carbondale just doesn't. They're really small. I mean, they're really shallow on the bench. That's the thing.
Welcome Peter Turonis Jr. to center court. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to recognize members of the Carbondale area Chargers. Introducing Coach Tom Morrow. Please report to center court. Introducing your runner-up, Carbondale area Chargers, number 1, Malachi Kaveri. Number 2, Daryl Bennett. Number 3, Nick Sacco. Number 4, Kyle Jones. Number 5, Preston Casey. Number 11, Nate Ulmer. Number 12, Jake Rossler. Number 13, Isaiah Kilmer. Number 14, Caden Buglino. Number 15, Jordan Myers. Number 21, Jack Moran. Number 22, Colin Hollis. Number 23, Ian Dieslack. Number 25, Ryan Hayes. Number 33, Xander Kyle. Number 40, Tyler Donato. And number 42, Shane Herbert. Congratulations to Coach Morrow and the Chargers on their runner-up performance. At this time, I'd like to invite Coach Mike Purpose from Valley View to center court. Introducing the members of the championship-winning Valley View Cougars. Number 0, Beyond McLean. Number 1, Charlie Wall. Number 2, Noah Vino. Number 3, Aiden Smola. Number 5, Tyler Stoblick. Number 10, Kevin Dewar. Number 11, Aiden Plotkin. Number 12, Nick Kaharski. Number 13, JT Hamantoski. Number 22, Jagger Rowe. Number 23, Kyle Roop. Number 25, Dante Ruby. Number 30, Michael Muto. Number 34, Colin Carpenter. Number 35, Kevin Dewar. Number 44, Brady Cunningham. At this time, I would ask all members of the Valley View basketball team and coaching staff, please report to center courts for the presentation of the championship trophy. Very shortly we'll have our all-tournament team, as well as our cheerleading competition winners. Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for an oversight. Don Mimo, I failed to recognize Don Mimo from Valley View. This is a big prize. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to introduce the members of the 2023 Turonis Tournament All-Tournament Team. Representing Lakeland, number 3, David Nanowitz. Representing Mid-Valley, number 34, Khalid Cook. Representing Carbondale area, number 5, Preston Casey. And 2 members of the Cougars. Number 3, Aiden Smola. And the spark off the bench, number 13, JT Hamantoski. Would ask all members of the all-tournament team to return to center court for a photo. If all members of the all-tournament team can return to center court for a photo. And ladies and gentlemen, we have one final order of business. The winners of the 2023 Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic cheerleading competition. The cheerleaders from Lakeland. Libby Trophy, Maggie Pittsman, Dana Shipsinski, Natalie Torelli, Lynn Rizaldo, Chelsea Sarah, Anna Barrett, Olivia Johnson, Annalise Pepson, Caitlin McAllister, Harley Cravo, Allison Kohut, and Alexandra Gratska from Lakeland. Congratulations to all cheerleaders who participated, all players who participated. Thank you all for your attendance in making this tournament the success that it is. We'll see you all back here again next holiday season. Have a happy New Year.
Well, the Pete Turonis Holiday Classic, Glenn, is now history as the Valley View Cougars claim their second consecutive championship, 57-26 over Carbondale area. And the cheerleading competition went to the cheerleaders from Lakeland High School. They have captured their 8th championship in their history, so congratulations to the girls. And what a night it was, Glenn. What a tournament. The court dedication. Great to be with everybody again to bring the games along the way here on Adams Cable. It was just a great tournament. Really enjoyed it. And now we'll get set for the regular season.
We take a little bit of a break. We'll go start on the 8th.
The 8th of January.
City, right?
Yes, the 8th of January. So looking forward to it. Before we leave the air, we would like to thank NBT Bank, Gina Rossi, Megan McLaughlin, also the Carbondale Area School District, Larry Gabriel III, Athletic Director, the Director of Technology, Donald J. McDonough, Carbondale Area Maintenance Department, thank you so much. Also to Adams Cable Service, General Manager Wendy Hartman, of course Stephanie Kemmerer, the Marketing Director Kyle Kemmerer, our head-end technician. Thanks to Chris Nanfeld for the great job on the live video and keeping us on the air with the technical details. And of course, as always, to Claire Seymour. Thank you very much, Claire, for the live camera work and the commercial production that you did on the broadcast. We really appreciate it. Glenn, always great to be back with you. Like to say Happy New Year.
Same to you, Steve.
Forward
Chris, and all of Adams, too. Thank you so much for everything.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Right. It's great to bring you the broadcast, and before we leave, I'd just like to say Happy New Year and all of the best in 2024. So long from Carbondale.